Michael Jordan is selling his majority stake in his ownership of his Charlotte Hornets team. Let's look at why Jordan failed as an owner. In 13 seasons, the Hornets made the playoffs 3 times and won 3 playoff games total. Michael did not draft well, and he did not manage his team effectively. We all got a sense of his management effectiveness when he was in Washington. The team drafted badly, and the team that was put on the floor did not compete well. This should not be something new. Jerry Krause put the Bulls together. Phil Jackson and Tex Renner ran the offense, while Scottie Pippen was the most important piece. Pippen and Jordan blossomed together in the 90s. Michael Jordan scored better than anyone. Jordan made things look easy. Many say that the competition was watered down in the 90s and made it look easy for Jordan to win. Dr. J, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Isaiah Thomas all stated that the 90s were not as difficult as the 80s, and that David Stern purposely watered down the league to benefit Jordan. Clyde Drexler wondered why the Bulls were the only team with numerous Hall of Famers on their team versus other teams. Michael Jordan was not as feared as everyone believed, and the stars of the 90s contributed the Bulls' success to team success, giving more evidence that Jordan was a piece of the Chicago Bulls and not the leader. Most slated Pippen as the leader. However, when you dive deep into everything, Jordan was just one part of the dynasty. Phil stated that Scottie was the most important player on the Bulls, and Jordan's iconic shot in Game 6 of '98, Phil stated that he instructed Jordan to double back on Karl to strip him and force Jordan to take the last shot over Byron Russell in that exact manner. Overall, Phil believed that Pippen was the leader of the team, the best player on the team, and Phil acknowledged that Jordan was a great scorer, but he was not the leader of the team, as Phil stated. Pippen was the determining factor in the 90s team. Reggie Miller and John Stockton both stated that Pippen was the biggest factor on those Chicago Bulls, and that Jordan handicapped the Bulls. This can be because Jordan was only a solo artist, or him not being capable of being a leader. Gary Payton doubled down on this notion as well, for saying Pippen was the reason that the Chicago Bulls won the '96 finals against his Sonics. Even prior to the 1998 NBA Finals, Phil Jackson instructed Jordan to pass the ball to wide-open teammates, such as Paxson and Kerr, to win NBA titles. Phil went on to win 5 more titles with Kobe and Shaq on the Lakers. The Bulls even won 55 games when Jordan quit. All of these incidents show that Jordan needed tons of assistance from management to coaching to his teammates. Jordan wasn't even included in the 1993 NBA Finals last play. Phil did not want Jordan losing the game when Paxson made the game-winning shot. Jordan selling his team is not a shock. Jordan was planning on quitting basketball in 1993, and his father was on board before his death. Jordan once again quit basketball when Phil and Scottie was not coming back. Jordan did not want to struggle or lose. If he was put into a tough position, Jordan will walk away before fighting through. However, Jordan has a passion to excel, but not lead. Even when he was in college and won a title, he was not able to lead that team. When he was not with Pippen, he could not lead a team. 5 seasons without Pippen and all 5 losing seasons. Jordan, 5 of his 15 seasons without Pippen, he won 1 playoff game. Jordan was not cut out to be a leader. Jordan is a solo artist, and history shows us that Michael Jordan cannot pick talent. As we look at his Washington and Charlotte days, Jordan was so bad in Washington that he was fired and told not to come back. Even the teammates did not want Jordan back in Washington. LeBron owned Jordan's team better than himself. In Charlotte, Jordan drafted extremely poorly. He was forced to drive LaMelo Ball due to teams passing up on him. LaMelo Ball fell in his lap. Jordan's team was so bad that when he was 50, he was the best player on his team in 2010. Let's hope that Jordan can leave basketball in the past. He has stepped the game as the GOAT by the majority. His leadership for eye and talent is not there. Jordan cannot see talent in front of his eyes, and this has been consistent throughout his years of basketball. Jordan has had a superstar and traded him away. The best player he ever had was traded away immediately. It's great that LaMelo Ball fell into his lap. Before he can mess things up, he is just going to sell the team. Even LeBron James can pick a team and lead every team to titles and finals. One thing LeBron has over Michael Jordan is his IQ and leading ability. LeBron may not have the management of Jerry Krause, but he has an eye to pick pieces that work. Scottie tried to warn us and stated that the media gave Jordan this title that he did not deserve. People laughed and mocked Scottie, but he was on point. The media boosted up Jordan by being his cheerleader and gave Jordan the confidence to be a leader when he's not. Scottie also stated Jordan ruined basketball, and we now see it in action as he has ruined years of Charlotte and Washington with his terrible judgment and his quitting mentality. If Jordan had a team like he did in Chicago, things would have went better in his 2 previous stops. Jordan was mad enough to let us know that he's nothing without Pippen, and everything he did was because of Pippen. In 5 seasons without Pippen, he won 1 playoff game, and in 13 years owning the team, he won 3 playoff games without Pippen. I'm hoping that Jordan can gracefully enjoy being the greatest by the majority and not take on any more leadership role. Jordan is an icon and not built for management. Jordan and Magic need to be basketball icons and stay out of front offices. Hopefully LeBron followed this as well. LeBron would not receive any grace if Jordan did. LeBron will lose credibility after every season his team do not win a title. As always, this is Sports Analyst 101 with B. Lee. Please like and subscribe for my daily content about sports.